Did this fail? Did the whole idea of putting Luka with LeBron James fail? Did we blow it out of proportion? Did the Mavericks know something that we didn't know? What is going on with the combination of LeBron James and Luka Dončić? They're 1-2 in the first 3 games, and the teams they've lost to have been embarrassing. They beat the Jazz the first game, and amazing, they're supposed to, but then they go to, I think it was Utah, the second game, and they lose to the Jazz there, and then we go to All-Star break, we come back, and they lose to the Hornets, and the way they lost to the Hornets is embarrassing. I mean, they came out here, they're playing really good. The Lakers are, really performing. They had like a double-digit lead. I could have sworn it was like 20 or something like that, or 16. They're hooping. They're playing really great. And then, like the third quarter, I think it was, the Hornets just go on the run. Beginning the fourth, LaMelo Ball goes for like 3 for 3 from 3. He couldn't get stopped. And the Hornets just fought. They competed. They fought for 50-50 balls. They just went so much harder than the Lakers, and they just seemed like they wanted to win so much more than the Lakers. And you would think that the Lakers are going to win that game no matter what. And in fact, I was about to not watch that game because I was thinking, okay, the Lakers got this. They're going to win this. They got this in the bag. There's no way they lose to the Hornets, especially now that they have LeBron James and Luka Dončić. And they lost to the Hornets with LeBron James and Luka Dončić. And that honestly got me tight. And I don't even know what they did yesterday with the Blazers. I didn't watch that game. I don't want to go back and watch it. I don't want to look at it. It's the Blazers, and they've been playing terrible. So I'm going to stick to the Hornets. They probably won yesterday. I heard LeBron James dropped 40. Congrats to him. They probably beat the Blazers. They're supposed to beat the Blazers. Please tell me they beat the Blazers. Go down in the comment section and tell me they beat the Blazers, because I'm not going back and watching that game. There's no way in hell I'm going to sit there and watch the Blazers play a game this season. I don't care if you put LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Luka Dončić on the same team. I'm not watching them play against the Blazers. I'm sorry. But back to the Hornets game. This was honestly embarrassing, but at the same time, thinking about it and actually analyzing the game, what hurt the Lakers is the fact that Austin Reaves was ejected in the third quarter. Now, I understand the frustration of Austin Reaves, but at the same time, I do think that the ref was being too emotional and too sensitive, and that cost the Lakers the game. In hindsight, you think Luka, LeBron, they're supposed to win no matter what. There's no way they're supposed to lose, so on and so forth. But kicking out Austin Reaves from the game, ejecting him from the game, could throw off the whole momentum of the game and the vibes of the Lakers. And it did. And throw off the energy of the Lakers as well, which it did. Because Austin Reaves is that third guy for them, but he still manages to put up 20 to 30 points. There's a couple of nights already where he gave them like 35 to 40 points. Austin Reaves is that third guy who his main job is to score, and he does. And he's gotten better with handling the ball. I give him that. He's gotten better at playmaking. I'll give him that. Like, Austin Reaves has been improving, and the fact that he was ejected, I could tell that that third quarter was supposed to be his quarter. He was supposed to go off that third quarter and bring them back, but actually keep them afloat, not even bring them back. He was supposed to keep them afloat. But the fact that he got ejected, it really hurt the Lakers, because now everybody has to do a little bit more. Now LeBron James has to come back in and do a little bit more. Now Luka has to come back in and do a little more. And Luka was already having an off night. Luka was like 0 for 8 from 3 for a while. Then he went like 1 for 9 or 1 for 10 from 3. Somebody please tell Luka, remind him that he's Luka Dončić. Like, it doesn't matter if he's on the Mavericks or on the Lakers. He's still Luka Dončić. Like, please, bro, like, get to performing, get to hooping. Like, you're the same person who used to drop 40, 10, and 10, 30, 15, and 12. Looking like the point guard version of Jokic. Like, come on, bro. Go out there. Be Luka Dončić. Stop trying to do all the extra stuff. I know LeBron is there. I know you're trying to work with LeBron. But you're Luka Dončić, bro. Like, the reason why everybody went so crazy when you got traded is because you're Luka. If you was anybody else, we would not care. You're Luka Dončić. You was supposed to never get traded. You were supposed to bring them a championship and never get traded. That's how nice you are. Somebody please remind him that he's Luka Dončić. Get to hooping. And I know he's coming back from injury, but bro, like, get to hooping, bro. I don't want to see you sit there and be soft on offense. Like, really get in the paint, get some touches in the paint. We all know there's a couple of Luka moves that he's done throughout his career that nobody could stop. Everybody always talks about how he hits them with the shoulder and then goes in the paint, or he could hit the step back three or whatever. Get back to that. Get back to being that Luka Dončić. Nobody want to see Luka Dončić being soft on offense. Nobody want to see Luka Dončić attempt 10 threes and only make one. We want the Luka Dončić that we've all grown to see and love. Like, we brought you to the Lakers for a reason. Be that. Overall, that really threw off the Lakers. Is Austin Reaves getting kicked out in the third quarter. I could sit here and be like, okay, they could have still won the fourth quarter. They could have played better defense. They could have did this. They could have did that. Point is, bro, they didn't. And they weren't going to. And then even at the end, they still had a chance with 14 seconds left to get a quick two, come back and slow down the game by fouling and playing the foul game. Well, they decided to take 6 seconds to hit a three. And honestly, I knew they were going to do that because it's a three-point shooting league. So I knew they were going to take a three, but I did not think that they would take a three if it cost them 6 seconds or 6.8 seconds, I think it was, off the clock when you only have 14 seconds left. And then they go down, they foul, and the Hornets, I forgot if they hit their free throws or missed them. But no, I think they hit them. Did they? I don't know. But I know we come back with like 6 seconds left, I think it was, and the Lakers had a chance for a three. I believe LeBron missed the first one, and Lakers had another chance for the three. They missed the second one, and I knew that moment before LeBron shot that three with like 6 seconds left. I knew that the Lakers were going to have like 2 threes and miss. I was literally thinking to myself, the Lakers are about to take a three and miss. They're not clutch right now. They're not going to hit this shot. And even if they have 2 open opportunities, they're going to miss. And they had 2 open opportunities and missed. And the Hornets didn't even try to foul them. Nothing. Now, let's get into the Bucks game yesterday with the Clippers. Honestly, in my opinion, this was the best game of the night. Just like face value and actually what attracted me to click on it. I didn't want to watch a lot of other teams. Celtics Sixers sounds cool, but then you realize the Sixers have been playing like shit. All the other games have been like that. Cavs beat the Nets. They're supposed to. Everybody was playing teams that they're supposed to beat. But the Bucks Clippers game, this was a game that is, a meaningful game. This is a game that both teams need to win. And Giannis is coming back. I think it was from injury, but he's coming back. He's playing, and he's on a minute restriction. And the Bucks come out and they hoop, and both teams had a 13-point lead at a certain point. But then in the fourth quarter, when I think the Bucks went down, Giannis came back in, and he played his last 6 minutes in the beginning of the fourth quarter, and he performed. He brought them back within striking distance. He got guys involved. And then he sat down, and the Bucks finished the game without Giannis. That's impressive. And I'm not going to lie, Kuzma has been really, really good for the Bucks. I'm glad they traded for Kuzma. I think this is his first game, but he looks like this is exactly what they needed. Everybody they have performed yesterday at a very high level. The Bucks team looks nice. They look good. They look great. And the one thing I would point out is Kawhi Leonard's game is probably the most quietest, dominant game I've ever seen in my life. The man put up 25 points, and it didn't even feel like he was on the court. I swear to God, I literally thought to myself, is Kawhi even playing? There was times where I'm like, yo, where's Kawhi? I look, and he has 25 points. I'm like, what? Kawhi got 25? I could have sworn he only played like a couple minutes. It didn't feel like Kawhi had a 25-point game. He has the most silent, killing game out of any star in the league. That was insane. 25-point game, and the Clippers almost won too. They almost won, but then the Bucks just hit 2 clutch threes. I think it was 2, but I know they definitely hit clutch 3. They had 2 clutch blocks, and everything just worked out in their way. But anyways, yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Real Talk with E. Safety.